that one was too good.
Okay. Oh, so for those of you that don't know, I'm Amanda Higgins. I'm Rosie's mom, and I volunteered to be the cookie manager. What I thought that meant was just going to the warehouse and picking up a whole bunch of cookies when it was time.
Well, sure.
But I'm finding out there's a lot more involved to it, so bear with me. And my two lovely helpers are also seeing how fun this is going to be. But the girls are going to have so much fun, they don't need to know about all the ins and outs of the background. They're just going to go out and sell and get some prizes for it and make some money. You can reach me through text, obviously, or call or email. And there's a bunch of different ways that the girls can sell, and the starting date is January 7th. Which you'll see that a couple times, and we're also going to write it down, so that way you don't forget. Alright, so in front of you, you're going to have a couple different things. So there's going to be, oh crud, the family guide. It's got a lot of good information in there. There's going to be an order form. So this is your paper order form. Just fold out. It's got all the different cookies on it. It's got the rewards that you can get your girls excited for. And this is when you go like door to door, or if your parents are like, hey, I want 3 boxes of tag-alongs. You can write it down so you can keep track of everything. There's 2 different ones. That way, if like somebody wants to bring theirs into work, you don't have to remember it and transfer it to like your main one. So you can have 2. We'll get into it later, but there's also a digital cookie ordering link that people can just go on and order there, which makes it easier, especially from the money handling side of things. Okay, let's see. There's some more things I need to tell you about with that. Okay, so you can start using this on January 7th, not before. That's against the rules. I'm trying to see if there's a spot to write that on this. I don't think there is. I think it's on this sheet. Does everyone have this one?
Yeah.
Cookie season. At the bottom it says order card due date. It should also say, here you go, January 7th go date. While we're talking about it though, the due date's going to be 1/29. So the initial cookie sales, they've got about 3 weeks to get, their initial sales in. Okay, so whenever you're taking the orders, you make sure you write down the customer's name, their contact information, pay close attention to making sure you're putting it in the right column, because they're going to be real mad if you deliver them the wrong kind. It's due to me by 1/29. I have to get it in the system 1/30, so that's why I'm asking for just 1 day to make sure. If it doesn't get in by then, it's okay. There's still time to sell after the fact, but that initial order is where we get that delivery from the warehouse, and then after that I have to run to cookie cupboards, they're called.
Yeah, you
So 1/29, and then
Yeah, and you have to hope that they have them.
I know it'll be
And if
fun.
they don't, you have to give money back probably.
Well, so you don't collect the money until you deliver them.
Oh.
So
Oh.
you would have to go and tell them, I'm sorry, we weren't able to secure these from the cookie cupboard.
The most likely you'll get them from some cookie cupboard,
Yeah.
or everyone
You can
tries to get them from other troops.
What is the cookie cupboard? Is this like a place?
There's volunteers throughout the county, and you
They're in their garages.
yeah.
Oh, yum.
This is like a whole thing.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, I knew it was a thing before it became a thing of mine. But I never thought it would, I never thought it'd be my thing.
Last year apparently was a mess, and they didn't have enough supply. And someone I was talking to had to drive an hour there and back to find cookies to fill the orders.
Oh, I mean,
To random people.
Yeah.
We will. We'll help
Yeah.
you. But
We'll make it
it's a
work.
thing.
They're-
Right? I don't even know.
They made a couple changes to try to make it smoother this year. So one of them is that you can't place online orders for shipping until 2/27. So last year you could do it as soon as it opened.
February 27th?
Yeah. So the initial orders in January are just for delivery.
So you can take online orders, but they have to be ones that are girl deliver. So
Right.
the person has to select. It probably isn't allowed to select.
They won't even let you select
Ship.
it. So if you have people that are in New York, don't even send them your link until 2/27 because they're not even going to be able to order them. If it's people here, like say work for
That's
instance,
local.
right? So like maybe they don't live right in town, but you can deliver them to work. Do that.
220, what is this?
2/27 is when the shipping option starts.
It's not
They
written
didn't
down
put
anywhere
it
because
anywhere.
because this was an after the fact.
Okay.
That email that came out
They
saying
pay for shipping or we?
They pay for shipping and it's really expensive. So like,
No.
yeah.
But
I
some
just-
people will do it, I think, just to support you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can do like the donate option.
Right, so there's a donate option, like if you don't wanna pay for shipping, we work with two, organizations where we donate
The
boxes
they
of
is the
cookies.
cookie purchaser.
Say that,
They
yes,
that pays the shipping
is the cookie purchaser. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so I'll let you guys know whenever the cookies for that initial order are ready to be picked up. They're saying right now it's between February 10th and 17th. So when you do that January initial order, people are gonna say, well, when will I get my cookies? Just say mid-February. And then as it gets closer, if they're really antsy to know when, we can hopefully give a better date. As soon as they're in hand, like in my car, I'm gonna get them to you guys as soon as possible because we want to get them out to customers as soon as possible because that's when we start getting money. Make sure that you're with your Daisy when you deliver them. Oh, one thing is they're supposed to wear their Daisy gear so they're identified as a Daisy whenever you're selling and delivering. Make sure your customers pay for the cookies when you deliver them. Payment can be in cash, check, or the digital cookie mobile app. And that allows them to pay with credit card or debit card.
And that's like probably the easiest for Amanda and us.
What,
Yeah.
what is the
What
easiest option?
credit
Is
card?
that
To do
right?
it through credit, because then it
Like
goes
a
directly
Venmo?
into like our bank
Credit
account.
card through Digital
On-
Cookie. Digital Cookie, you'll get a link to get onto Digital
Ah.
Cookie and people can pay through the app.
Would it be on our phone or they have to download it?
Your phone.
That's
I'm
awesome.
sorry, I'm taking
No,
over. You'll
no,
get,
please
she'll, I think you set up Digital Cookie and then send us all,
Yep, so I
Links or
set it
They'll
up.
something.
type in their credit card number.
I don't know, I
You
think
can
it
like
takes a
Apple Pay or
picture
There's
or
two options. You can manually input it or
Sounds easy.
it
scan
scans
it.
it or something.
Or
Okay.
it's not scanned, but
Whatever,
yeah.
It will
yeah.
not save their information.
I mean, don't like tell
Yeah.
people like, oh, I'd rather you pay by credit card, but it's a good option because then she doesn't have to worry about any of the money. And it's like, just goes into our account.
Can we just collect their money and then buy them ourselves through the app for you?
Maybe if you did them like
Yeah, that's
one at a I don't
Like
know.
I could go
That's
collect
like
all the money
1990
from the
style.
neighbors,
Yeah, yeah,
right?
yeah.
And then be like, I will buy 100 cookies.
And then you put the cash in.
I don't
Yeah.
I
know.
think just
They're
cash,
very-
not.
because it might be
I
by
don't-
order.
Right, I don't think so.
Okay.
Like if somebody enters the order, you have to pay. I don't know.
I don't know, but and they're very particular on like
It sounded.
us,
Yeah.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
Sounded
like
busy.
so that
Sorry,
she would
I
have to
was
deal with it. No, I mean
Yeah,
that would be
good
great.
questions. Yeah, I
But
don't.
like they're very particular on like even us accepting like Venmo and then us transferring money.
Yeah.
Right.
So I
Like
don't
as soon as we.
Probably sort of illegal or something.
Well, they want to be able to
that.
track it if there's a
Two
problem
apps they
too, or be able to refund properly, which
Sure.
you can't do if you're doing it like
Yeah, like you have to get
outside of their system.
like she can't use Venmo for the Girl Scout account. It has
Yeah,
to be
at the end of
cash.
December, I can no longer accept Venmo.
Oh, really?
So for Girl Scouts,
Yeah.
yeah. So they're really strict about our payments and tracking it.
Wow.
Yeah.
One of the other things that I gave you guys is this money envelope. So whenever you're delivering, if you are taking cash or check, put it in here so that way you don't lose it all.
And the
And
checks
then-
made out to our Girl Scout troop,
Yep,
right?
it's-
Whatever the bank account says, which we don't have yet.
We will
Yeah.
have it on the 21st.
What's our troop number?
1668.
Yeah, so it goes, I have it written somewhere, but I don't see it right in front of me. I'll send an email. It's like GS something else and then the troop number. I swear I wrote it down, but, okay, so the money needs to be collected at least at 2 times, so like 2 deadlines. If you wanna send it in earlier, go for it. But the first payment is, oh, and you can write this on this form. First payment is due 2/28. And then the second payment is 3/24. If you guys are wondering why those dates seem a little bit off, it's because I did it a few days before they actually withdraw from our bank account
Smart.
to give us time to make sure we get it in. Okay, cool. All right, so on to digital cookies. So like we were saying, this is a really good way to have your Daisy sell the cookies online. I was able to set up our troop site today, and then tomorrow everybody should be able to set up their own Daisy's personal link.
And there's an app, right?
There's
I
an app
downloaded
as
that.
well.
I have the app too, but
You just couldn't do anything till she left.
So, yep, and then tomorrow, yeah, you should be able to do it. Let me know if you can't though. Help your Daisy set up her digital cookie site. You can start emailing that link out on January 7th, the same day, like I said, that we can start.
I feel like they can do like a video.
They can do a video, they can put a little message that's like, here's why what I love about daisies and why I wanna sell $150.
So it's not us saying, emailing out a link, be like, buy my girl's cookies.
Yeah.
And make your girl like, do it.
Okay, speaking of the 150 boxes, our troop goal is at the top of this page too that you guys can write in. We were thinking 25 to 50 per girl, which comes out to about 480 packs for the troop total.
when we say packs,
Boxes.
Just one of these,
okay,
not a full case.
okay.
Yeah. And then, you know, your girls may look at some of the rewards and that motivates them to sell more. I know that Rosie's eyeing that blush coral dolphin.
Yes.
All right. And again, the digital cookie is good because customers will pay online, so then we don't have to worry about the cash.
Reach our goal. I think it's great.
You can share the cookie link on the social media, but never put it on like Marketplace, Craigslist, any of those like resale places. I have to say that.
Oh, sorry everyone.
Okay. And then 227, like I said, is when that ship option opens up. So save that link for people that you know are going to need them shipped. As we're talking about shipped, these ones are only available through shipping. So,
Wait, are they not on here?
No.
they're,
I
well,
don't think
they
so.
are, which I don't really know why.
Oh, they are?
Uh-oh.
Well, the picture is, let's see if it's on, it is not.
Okay, good.
Nope, so good. Yep, it's down here. I guess so when you're like taking it out, if people say, is there a new one this year? Because people ask that. You can say, well, there is, but I can't sell it to you door to door, but if you want to go on to my link, it's super yummy.
So that one probably won't